Hello, one and all beautiful people. I am BrickingUpBrad.
I'm Matt Mellish.
I'm Block.studios.
And I'm Ethan the Artisan.
Guys, we're the Stud Buds. Guys, it is really great to be back in the show room again with all four of the Stud Buds, which hasn't been for a little bit. Hey, look, we've all had life going on. Life has been crazy, but we are super excited to be back with another Stud Buds episode with you guys. On Tuesdays, yes, we know this is different. We've never done this before, but we are moving into Tuesdays to hopefully give you guys a better show and make sure we can all be there. So, yeah, we're really excited to do this show for you guys. We got a lot of fun stuff planned. Guys, we're bringing back one of your favorite segments that's been very requested, Thunderdome. Matt, what are you bringing us today?
I will be talking Lego news here in a little while, as well as presenting what my idea for the next UCS set will be during Thunderdome.
And Zane, what about you?
I will be talking about trivia time. So if you guys want to see the other three Stud Bud members really mess this up and argue and bicker because someone asked too many questions, make sure you guys stick around for that lovely thing.
I ask relevant questions directed.
Matt, shut up. You're not asking great questions now. sorry. Ethan. Oh.
I will
Ethan.
basically.
Ethan, you're lagging. You're lagging, Ethan.
I am lagging. I think I'm good now. I will be doing everything that Matt said, except with mocky time. So we're gonna be talking about some mocks, kind of going. Where's Waldo with certain things, with all things mocks.
That makes me so excited.
Sounds good. All right, well, let's get into this fun show here, guys. Well, first off, we should start off with how your week was. Now, I think we need to address the big elephant in the room right now. Where is my yellow and blue background? Well, sadly, people, I have lit it on fire. I have taken the movement of manhood and moved into my sort of own apartment. So
Don't mess with the Fright Night. They will burn down your village.
Exactly. Don't. But yeah, guys, I thought I should just start with that because I'm kind of here. And as you can see, new background, new wall-mounted signs, new Lego sets technically background too. But yeah, that's how my week, and that's the reason I want to put this out there. I haven't been on Stud Buds for a while. I apologize for that, but I have been moving like crazy. So I'm finally settled into a spot here, and I can actually do the show again. And also, what I did build was all those 3 new castle sets behind me, with a 4th one going right there in a couple days. So very excited about that. I own all 4 castles to the fantasy line now. It makes me something very happy.
How much are all those worth in total?
$600?
I was about to say, is it a good chunk of money?
Maybe 700. I paid far less than that, but
There you go. That's what matters.
maybe. Yeah. How about you, Matt?
Well, as you can tell, the elephant in the room for me specifically would be my red face, because I have a little sunburn going on here. I went to the beach this weekend.
The
You should see
beach.
my legs. My legs are a lot worse.
Way.
Let's not get copyright strike.
Let's talk about that one Matt Mellish TikTok, should we?
No, we should not.
Oh yes.
No.
He's talking
Hey,
about
I can
Chris
show you my
Pratt.
sunburn. I can show you my
No, we don't want to see this. Matt, do you know what I did after that? I went down to the utility sink in my basement. I grabbed a bucket of bleach and just started pouring. I was like, I don't care if I lose
It's okay to
sight.
admit you're jealous. It's okay to admit you're jealous. I've been running 8 miles a day, getting in shape. Wanted to show off my beach bod. No, I'm joking.
He is lean, mean, and a fighting
the whole-
machine.
The whole point of the TikTok was to, have a conversation between SpongeBob and Patrick, and so I was wearing yellow as SpongeBob would, and then I took my shirt off as Patrick normally is in the show. So it is what it is. But if you guys want to go see what Brad's talking about, go check me out on TikTok if you haven't yet. But anyways, I didn't do this last week, but I've never talked about it because I was giving my haul from Brick World Chicago, and I had a few other things that I picked up in the meantime.
You went to
But-
Chicago?
Yeah, I went to Brick World Chicago. It was
Oh, I didn't know.
pretty great. If you watched 2 shows ago, Ethan and I talked about that. But Brad, Brad doesn't watch the show.
He's
Oh.
barely even part of the show.
I built my Iron Man armory a while back.
Iron Man Armory.
Ooh.
It's a cool set. It's just, I think, way overpriced. If you're gonna pay full price for it, I highly recommend going to somewhere like Costco or Zavvi and using my affiliate link there, because that's who sent it to me. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot
Oh,
of
I
different
like that.
parts to it, but in all, like, it feels like a
All in all.
substantial amount because there are so many little things. There's like a vice drill.
Oh,
The problem with the set is that it's kind of too much in a sense, and it's a little hard to store on a shelf. That's what I've realized.
Yeah.
But it
The
has
older
the new
version of
Iron
that
Man
set
figs. It has
Is
the
like
new Iron Man figs.
dirt cheap on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
I
Today's
started
Amazon Day.
I started to laugh because I was actually just kicked out of a Costco earlier in the week. I did not realize you needed a Costco membership to
Oh my
shop
gosh.
at a Costco.
Did they come find you or something? They're like, "Hey, sir, you didn't."
I walked
no.
to the door and this guy who I couldn't understand was like trying to get something from me, and I'm like, I'm not giving you any information. He was like, no, you got to get out. You don't have a Costco membership. And I was like, oh, oops.
Where's your card? Yeah.
I
gotta be
didn't know.
important.
There's one right next to my house now, and I had no clue that I never went to them growing up.
I've
so-
never been to one.
Yeah.
I've never either.
Sam's
Club
They're
is
amazing.
near
I
me.
shop there. I shop at Costco.
We go to Sam's.
You go to
I'm-
Sam's.
I'm now getting my roommate's Costco card. He's putting me his like friends and family plan, so I'll have it now. But like, I just didn't realize that. So fun story from Brad this week.
There you go. Don't get kicked out of a Costco, kids. But yeah, I mean, basically that was it. I've really not done a whole lot of building recently, just because of life stuff. As you were saying before, Brad, we've all been kind of busy. Ethan, how was your week?
It was about average. I mean, I went to Brick Rodeo, that was really cool.
Yeah,
And I got some Lego sets. I won this for winning.
Do we want to
challenge.
let him say what he got after the last fiasco? Okay.
Brick rodeo, the last brick rodeo.
Oh no! But I got this for free. I won it, so that was fun.
How did you win that set?
I did a building challenge with it was like a Lego building challenge. And it was really fun, and our build, I guess, was the best. So it was cool.
It's so hard for you to say. It's so hard for you to say that it was the best.
I got this. So the first day, I saw this for $40, and I was like, you know what? I'll think about that. So I was like, you know what? I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait the next day or two. And it was the first public day. It was still there, and it dropped to $35. I was like, oh. So let's see what I can do. And then I was like, you know what? I want that. Then he told me that there's a dent, and I was like, oh. Will you take 30? And then he's like, 32. I was like, sure, I'll do it. Because I'll probably end up opening it.
I should
anyway,
have sold
so.
you mine. I should have.
I'll
Oh,
buy yours for $32.
I want to address this comment. Yes, I am. I have so many of these. They're my new plastic cups at my house.
that was a conversation at Brick Rodeo. And apparently they have, like, once you wash it, it's like really bad for you, like the chemicals and all that.
Oh. Hey, I get
I have
McDonald's. I shouldn't be worse than that for me.
I also got this. I wanted this one back in the day, and I probably
Nice.
overpaid for it. But it's sealed. I got it for $20. It's probably a lot, but I
I
wanted
got
it.
mine
I
for
got-
like $4, but it was because the box
Yeah.
was completely smashed
Mhm.
in.
What
Let
else?
me
Oh, I
see
also
my
got
ash.
some minifigures. Best part. We got Burn Anakin.
What?
I wanted
nugget.
one. We got Brad will know this. What is this
That's
one?
Evil Knight from series 7. I'm doing a video on him right now, actually, for
Ooh.
those who want more information. Let's just say he's actually connected to some of the biggest Lego Castle factions.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. I am so excited about the information I found out about him. I actually bought him off Bricklink recently. Sorry, I didn't mean to get kind of.
Wait. How much did you get him on Bricklink for?
I think I got him for 6. I was getting the Forest Maiden, and I just saw him, so I happened to pick.
I
mine
paid
up.
8.
That's actually a pretty decent price for him. I didn't get a
I
sword.
got the king. Oh, I have
That
that
is
sword
a good figure.
But this is a really cool. This is my favorite minifigure I got.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. Great
But
figure.
I got most of these at Bricks and Minifigs and not the convention. So, but yeah, we a lot of us went to Bricks and Minifigs, and it's honestly a really good store. And then I got a whole bunch of parts, but that was the majority of my haul. I got a lot of parts, but
Ethan,
it's difficult to.
we asked this last year. We're gonna ask it again. Did you find love at Brick Rodeo, Ethan?
That's a story for another time.
Exact same answer. The exact same answer.
Is it an NADA?
Yeah, did you sign
This was given to me.
an NDA from a girl?
This was the door prize, actually.
This is literally the conversation we had last time, Matt.
From a girl.
Well, if you're
all
at,
we needed was Zane to say to be famous. Like,
here's what I'm gonna say. Here's
that
what
was
I'm gonna
coming.
put out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Let me
If
see,
you
was
are
anything
listening
given to me?
and you are a young lady interested in Lego, or maybe
Okay, that's
even
not where I thought you were
interested in Ethan, we will all be at Brick Fair, Virginia, trying to find Ethan the Artisan a girlfriend. So you're welcome to join us there. Just putting the word out right now.
look, we'll start a bidding. Or look, he's famous on TikTok. He's good listener. He doesn't put up fight. Like he doesn't fight with people. Okay. Any other good? Very humble. This dude is the most humble dude. Look. All right.
So
Same.
humble. If you want to meet anyone more humble, you won't, unless it's like your grandma or something.
No,
And-
even more humble than your grandma.
He's TikTok famous as well. He has over 1 million followers. Well over 1 million. 1.2 mil.
And if you like Lego, he's got that too. And he'll build you romantic Lego things.
From scratch, not even having to try.
Scratch. He definitely will scratch you.
Wait, hold up. Tomorrow,
up.
the 13th, is
Oh,
Block.studios'
it's
birthday.
Block's-
I wasn't gonna tell anybody. Dang it!
My phone would have let me know
Reminded
because I have that in my calendar.
Shall we sing Happy
Happy birthday to you.
All right, that's enough
Happy
of that. We want to move on. You know,
Happy
But I got a lot of parts. We did a parts draft, and those are super fun to do. That was Brick Rodeo. It's fun.
Nice.
just try to bring it back. Just try to.
Dane, how was your week? And are you excited for your birthday? What did you
I'm
ask
not.
for your birthday?
I have not asked for anything.
Oh,
That's sometimes you get the best gifts when it's like that.
Or you turn 22 and don't get a thing.
Yeah, there was one year I got socks. That was good.
Ooh, I have chicken nugget socks. I love socks.
I bought myself $300 worth of Lego on my birthday this year. That was it.
There you go. There you go. There you go. See, I obviously I want the DeLorean. I mean, if anyone was listening or wanted to buy me, a Lego for my birthday, the DeLorean, but it's out of stock everywhere, and it bothers me.
Dom knows a guy that might buy you some stuff.
Oh yeah, Dom does, doesn't he? No joke.
Oh,
did you hear my eyes roll?
Exactly. I actually got my first 3-in-1 set this week. I actually forgot it in the other room, but
Oh,
we were at the store, and me and Kaylee, I asked her, I was like, hey, will you build a Lego with me? And she was like, of course, for once. And so we got the 3-in-1. It's like a turtle and like a dolphin.
Oh, I
For
thought it was
her.
a castle.
And then, I wish. And then I got a 3-in-1. It's like a jet, a boat, and a helicopter. Like, just very,
Okay,
like, really
yeah,
simple.
that's cool. That's really cool.
It has a stand
None-
too, doesn't it? It's like
What-
orange. Yeah,
It
it's
does.
really cool.
So that was cool. The first 3-in-1 ever was weird. I opened it up. I'm like, why is there $3? I'm like, oh yeah, there's 3 different things.
I just read it too.
Dom's guy, his hookup, if you will.
His Lego sugar daddy.
No,
cannot
yeah, Lego
buy-
Sugar Daddy.
He can't buy anything because he's poor, since he recently bought a condo. Hopefully, he didn't get stuck in a timeshare plan.
But as far as Lego goes, I mean, I did that. I've recently made some changes to my adjustable wall mounts.
Okay.
I used to make them with these plastic pins. They're 100% full plastic. But I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I got a bunch of nails at my house. Why don't I try some of these Brad nails and use some metal in this bad beach? These beaches need Yeah, I said it a second time.
You're
just
on
so
the
you'd hear me.
cusp. You're on the
Ah.
cusp of G-rated.
I had to teeter. I had to test the grounds. Y'all sang me birthday when I didn't want birthday, so you get it. Anywho, and so these Brad nails actually work amazing, and I feel a lot better about it because they're more Brad nails. Brad
Yeah,
nails.
Brad nails.
His posts. Anyways, no, and so I've now started implementing metal pins instead of plastic pins. A better, stronger structure. Exquisite. I feel like a better kind of product for those of you who have not checked out my Etsy store.
You know, Zane's mount is like, it reminds me of Iron Man. Every time you see him, it's a new and improved design.
The first design's still great, but we just get better as time goes on. It's like fine wine, aging well.
Well, speaking of aging well, I don't have a transition button.
I wish.
Zane, do you want to tell people where they can go pick up your wall mounts?
Yes, so just like these other lovely gentlemen, if you go check out all of our social media links in the bio below, mine has my Crustacean Creations, which is my Etsy store where I sell 3D printed things like my UCS gunship wall mount and my adjustable wall mount. I even have some stands like this right here for ships for on the shelf to add more space and room. But that's all you got to do. Go check out my Etsy store and my TikTok and all that fun jazzy dazzy.
There you go. There you go. And maybe he will be creating wall mounts for new sets coming out in the future. So let's hop in
mounts.
You're building a castle wall mount?
to Lego
Or a
News.
Death Star wall mount.
And now for breaking news.
All right, guys. We have a lot of news this week, even though we don't have a whole lot of sets to actually go over that have just been released. But here's one that we haven't had time yet to react to and give you our thoughts on, which is the Mighty Bowser. $269.99.
That's a lot. I did not realize it was that much. I was actually super excited for this till you said that. Sorry, continue.
Yep. No,
Like
I
every
mean,
other Legos.
I love the look, as you just said, especially the shell, the geometry behind it looks amazing.
Yeah.
The new piece that they have coming out as spikes looks great. Sure that mock builders like Ethan will find a new use for that. Honestly, what it kind of reminds me of is like, what's it called? The Mega Constructs build
Yeah.
a little bit. Doesn't it kind of look like one of the Pokemon or something? Like
Yeah,
the way
no,
curved
I agree with
everything?
you.
I know that's kind of a heinous thing to say here, but Jang Brick said that, and I completely agree. One of the cool things that was in the release video for it was actually that, as you can see this guy grabbing onto the back, it can be puppeteered. So his head will lift up, his mouth will open, his head can move, and it's fully articulated. I like that. Basically, you can puppeteer it. Then
I was actually not a fan of that at first. I thought it was like, this is stupid. It's not a play feature. It's not a play toy. And I was talking to Epic Bricks about it, and he made a good point. It's like, if you're making something that big, unlike the smaller version, you want to put something big into it. Like, if you can, why not? And I was like, okay, that is a good point. I just personally was like, why waste the parts and stuff like that? Like, I'd rather just like a cool Bowser display. I'm not picking this up to show people, but it is like a cool feature. Like, I mean, it's just like the cube, where it's like, it's a cool display thing, but also, you kind of flip it around to like, it's a party guest kind of thing.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
well, the thing about Lego Sets is they have to have play features. Like, in a sense, like they have to have something that makes it interesting enough to want to pull off the shelf and show people.
Yeah.
Zane, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I don't remember who I was talking to about this the other day, but it adds a level of detail to it where you're paying $260. I feel like they wanted to do something more.
$269.99.
Sorry, $269.99. So 272 with tax or something.
Yep.
Anyways,
or more. Actually,
more.
much more with tax.
280
probably
or
more,
something
280.
like that.
Whatever.
It's probably like
Anyways,
$20 in tax.
it probably is. My point is even though it is a great display, like you said, the cube, for example, you see it, you know what it is, and then the fact that it can also like articulate and move, and it looks like maybe the fire might shoot out
It
of
does.
his mouth.
You
That's
can
what I
like-
was about ready to say is
Yeah.
that if you pull it back hard enough, I think there might be a button in the back when you're puppeteering it. The mouth will open the full way, and then the missile will shoot out because it's like balls of fire that's coming out of his mouth, as well as if you pick it up, it looks like he's jumping, and then the little Mario, the electronic Mario with the movable eyes and all the sounds that come out of it, it can actually be used to fight it, so you can hit him against it, and he locks.
There's different spots, like the codes that you can put on his back.
Exactly.
Which this is the stupidest thing to me, that they keep putting.
Whoa.
No, I'm gonna say this because it needs to be said.
Brad, how old are you?
I'm 22, and I'm
Right.
gonna say this real quick. If I am 22 or 20, 18 years older, even 16 years and older, and I want one of these big Mario sets, I'm not probably going to be getting the smaller Mario.
Yeah.
Like, that's just probably not something I'm going to be doing because I have no interest in the kids' play feature that they did, like the play model worlds that they do.
Mhm.
So why do they keep making it so it's like, yeah, you have to got this $70-$60 kids play toy kid set to actually do these features with? I don't know. Personally, to me, that's like, I feel like there needs to be a little more of an adult set that comes with that. Cause I don't know. Maybe that it just kind of hit me that just kind of feels really stupid to me.
Well,
that it's like,
Let me ask you this: how do you feel? How would you feel if Bowser came with that Mario? Like, say it came with both. You're paying $270. You have Bowser plus you have a little Bluetooth Mario.
I'd be fine with that, honestly.
I feel like I feel like that's a good place where it would be because, like you said, I don't like that you have to buy that separate toy and all the other things. Or I feel like that price you're paying, you should be able to have both.
No, the one thing I do have to say, I understand why they only put Mario in one set. I don't want 1,000 Marios, just like I get 1,000 Harry Potters. I get that. But all I'm saying is, when it comes down to it, it is kind of like, this is the third set they've done it with. They did it with the Nintendo where you can put it on top. They did it with the Cube where you can find. No, it's a cool feature. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They did a cool feature, but to me, this is just so bizarrely stupid that you have to get the set that they gear towards kids to do that with. I don't know.
I wonder if they view it as like just like the Bowser's ship or whatever, as you don't have to use it as that, but if you feel like it, or if you do have kids or something like that, like say you already have this, we're going to include this just as like a little bonus, another bonus. It articulates, it shoots fire, and you can use this other little thing with it. And my own argument against myself here, with it being an 18 plus set, that's where I feel like it should separate the two. This is an 18 plus. No kid's gonna pay $270. Yeah, this is an adult only style set. Same with the Nintendo sets. Put Mario in this as an added bonus, not to try to include in the kids' world. Because if a parent buys it, I don't see them being like, "Here, son, go throw your Mario at this."
No, for the record, I've seen Epic Bricks have a lot of fun with it. Like, the feature's cool. I do like it. I like that you can put the Mario over it. But it just, to me, was sorry, I know this is like a huge tangent here, but like, just the fact, I kind of just noticed that it just feels so, almost got a slap in the face. I don't know.
I think it's just an added feature that they put in last minute because they wanted it to connect with everything, knowing that if adults want to buy it to just be a statue, because most adults will, I would. Yeah. That's why I would buy it. Yes, the play features are cool, and yes, it's kind of a party trick in a sense to show other people, like, it's not just, a display, it does all this stuff as well.
And you can see the things, yeah.
Right. Yeah. And, this is another added reason for a kid to want it. Maybe a dad gets it because it's a nice statue, but his kid also has the Mario sets, and it's something that they can connect on. That's where my head goes.
I think it forces people to do the opposite. It forces, so the adult gets this and like, well, I want to use the barcode thing. So then they're forced to get the $60 set just for this thing.
Ethan, what do you think? Is this a good set? Is this?
I think the build is incredible. But for $270, it's a lot. There's a lot of sets out right now where it's you kind of have to pick and choose what sets you want.
It's a lot of money.
I'm someone who has always, for the longest time, has always wanted a minifigure of Mario. Yep. And I think it would have been cool to include a minifigure of Mario.
For the record, I'm fine with there being no minifigure in this set. I think the build itself is so amazing.
Yeah.
And the focus is Bowser here. But the build, honestly, I like this because compared to everything gray that we always get, this is a great standout.
Mm-hmm.
It's very yellow. It's very bright colors, and that's the Mario. We got it with the Super Cube. I think this is the best Mario set we've actually ever gotten, in my personal opinion. But yeah. So
yeah,
sorry, I'll shut up now.
Kid Fisto Bricks also said that he wishes that it came with a figure as well. I'm kind of in the same boat. I think that would have added a lot of value to it from an adult collector perspective, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Moving on, because that was a bit of a tangent. We have the Chevrolet Camaro. So
Z28.
Zane, do you think that $169.99 for this is a fair price? So it's $100 less than the Bowser. And you are a car guy. That's why I'm going to you to explain this.
Well, the 169 I think is a fair point because the price, well, not price, the set, like you can see here, you can change the colors, you can change the stripes, the roof is removable. There you go. Different licensing. There's a lot of customization you can do with this, as well as 169. It's a 1969 Camaro Z28. So I'm serious. It is like on the box. Go back to the front of the box. It says 1969.
I know, but are you justifying the price by saying that it's?
This isn't Thunderdome.
I'm saying that I didn't realize it was 169, and then the 169 makes me think, it's a 1969 Camaro.
We could have made it 159, but instead we wanted to make it more.
It could be a selling point because, like,
theme.
you see Chevy 69 on the license plate there. I think. For a good quality build, after building like the Ecto 1 and all that stuff, they're fun to build. A buildable car, I like more than the Technic cars. The structure is just different and it's fun, and the fact that you can customize it in all four of these different variations. Even more than that, you can have gray with no top, red with no top, and it's not just like, hey, here's the Mustang you just built. That's it. This is the Mustang. But better if people like the Mustang build, if you guys know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it's fair.
It looks fair. I remember seeing especially with everything going up lately, I think it's not a bad price. I do like this. It does feel a lot like the Mustang, but different colors. But so I do think it's cool though.
I think the customizability brings it to the next level, being able to take the roof off, being able to add different colored stripes and all that. Like, to have 4 different unique models here, in a sense, kind of like the DeLorean would have one per each film. I think that's cool. Ethan, are you a car guy? What do you think of this?
I would love it. My dad would also love it. Because I've thought about getting the Mustang, the Creator Mustang, which I think is 150. Mm-hmm. This has a lot up. More. Yeah. But this has a lot more kind of you can change, you can have probably 8 different, you could buy 8 of these sets and have 8 different cars probably.
True.
But I think it's cool. I think the price is it's decent.
I think it's fair, especially for, this is definitely geared towards adults, probably older adults who are more into cars. That's not me. That's not who I am. I don't fit that primary demographic. But if that's the kind of Lego sets that you're into, you're probably just going to stick to buying cars. Unlike, I think, Zane, you're also somebody who likes the UCS styled sets as well. I feel like you fit this demographic more than I do.
There's a lot of people also that buy model cars,
right?
And model cars themselves are dang near $200 sometimes.
Right.
So the fact that you could buy the model car you like, plus build it brings another type of person into the Lego world. It branches out yet again, like the Mustang or the James Bond, Aston Martin. It just kind of pulls other people into it, and I feel like they're trying to do some of that, but I think they did a good job. I'm just waiting for my Charger to come out.
I would like to see a Dodge Charger.
Not the Dominic Toretto Fast and Furious Technic Charger. I'm talking brick built Charger.
No. I know. I'm saying Charger.
Hey, Zane, what do you prefer? Do you like the Technic style set or the brick built sets?
Well, I said I like this more, but
more. Okay.
It depends. Honestly, it's hard. I don't like Technic in a regular Lego build, but when it comes to the cars and car enthusiasts, the fact that a Technic car build can have the differentials and the drive lines, engines, pistons, there's a lot of actual car features that they put into the Technic that I don't think that they put in these. Like the door will open and the steering wheel will work. But as far as like being able to truly build a Lego
motor.
car, the
Mhm.
motor. I mean, when I think of a Lego car, this is what I think of. Technic just feels like a model to me. It
Yeah.
feels separate, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Block.studios asks how many pieces is it? 1456. Zane, is there anything
thank you.
with that you wanted to add?
I was curious if it was 1,696 pieces.
Oh,
That'd
would
be funny.
cool. That'd be
69
cool.
pieces. They
Is
should
that
have.
it for new sets that came out?
Yes, and then we also have some other news to talk about that's not necessarily sets related. So, but Lego Ideas has approved the Hocus Pocus Cottage. So this
Oh.
is not something that I'm necessarily interested in. I'm not a big Hocus Pocus Halloween type of fan, but this is now approved to come out in the. I don't think it's going to be in the near future. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's reminiscent of the Home Alone house in a sense, probably the way it's going to open up and everything.
Dude.
What do you guys think of this? Is this something that you would be interested in actually buying?
Ugh.
It looks
Oh.
cool. It's gonna be like there's gonna be a lot of people that I can see that aren't fans of Hocus Pocus, that get the set because they want just a cottage.
Yeah. okay.
Right. They could turn it into something else for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Someone tried to sell it to me saying like, "Oh, well, Brad, you're a medieval fan. Like, I mean, this would be kind of cool." No, look, I'm gonna wait to see the final build because look, they approved the Sonic set but completely changed it.
Oh,
Correct.
true. True.
I no, look, this
The
set
Home
looks-
Alone house looks a lot better, I think, than the actual.
yes, which I
previous
don't
model.
disagree with, like that they can make it better or worse. All I'm saying is like. I'm gonna wait to see what Lego does
Yeah,
with it.
I think
'Cause
that's
for the-
fair.
That's
I mean,
fair.
it might be a cool way for me to get some cool like medieval looking outfits and some other like a cool like kind of medieval building type design, which that model right there looks like it would go great with the blacksmith.
Right.
But in my personal opinion right now, with how much Lego is going up in price, I don't really want to spend $400 or $500 on a set like this that's kind of medieval. Then
I hope it's not that much. I genuinely do because this set, like, if we talk about bringing spouses into the Lego world, if we were to ever get my wife wholeheartedly into Lego, this is it. She loves Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas, and I hope that they do not underdo this. Like, I hope it either stays the same or gets better. I genuinely do. And like Lisa said, if they do bring out Hocus Pocus 2 and they have this set at the same time, it'll be a big thing. People will be all over it.
I would assume if they're going to have a new movie, that's why they've actually accepted it, which is kind of really underhanded, I would say, because a lot of Lego Ideas sets, reach the final stage and then aren't picked by Lego. And if Lego is just picking based off of marketing and monetary value reasons, I kind of think that's a bit shady. But
I'm
that's just my
going to
2
say
cents.
this. I'm going to go on a 2-minute rant and then you guys can cut me off.
Okay.
Lego Ideas has a lot of times stopped becoming, hey, let's come up with this original fun build that's just kind of out there and more on movies and TV shows and stuff like that. I feel like Lego Ideas should be about just random builds. Like even people like the typewriter and stuff. That's not a random build. That's still based like I'm talking just like a crazy out there fun build. I don't know. Like I feel like Lego Ideas has turned into very much just like what deal can Lego get with another company? I'd love to see some very original stuff come out of that. I mean I don't know. That's kind of my rant real quick.
I
I've been waiting
I
to-
see a world where licensed themes are the majority of Lego sets, which is
And
not
that's what
necessarily a
scares
good
me.
world.
Mhm.
Ethan, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry for cutting you off.
I've been wanting to get my robot and like post it to Lego Ideas and see if that takes off. And I don't. Is
Yeah.
that something that Lego would do? It wouldn't be as big, but I feel like
I think you should. It's an original idea and something completely different out there.
I agree. I was just thinking about you as an example from what Brad was saying. Like your robot would be a crazy idea set that people would probably love.
Yeah. No, and it is different than other robots they've done in the past. So the only thing is that if they do a robot, I would bet that it would be more movable than yours is able to.
Mhm.
That's my only critique in
Yeah.
a sense.
okay.
Yeah, and Lisa, I agree. It's Disney. They can buy anyone to push their marketing products of their movies. Yeah, but they're also paying for. That's the weird thing. It's like Lego is marketing it, and they're also paying for the license. So
Yeah.
it's like a lose-lose in a sense. I don't know. Moving on. So we'll do this really quick. New Elementary just launched a new contest called Make a Wish Brick, which just basically it's for people to go and invent a new Lego element idea out of and build it out of Lego, and then submit
y'all
it
do?
for the contest in order to win a Sanctum Sanctorum or the runner-up prizes, which are the 3 Galaxy Explorers. Ethan.
What are y'all gonna do? We all coming up with our own brick right now.
I would do a brick that's studs on both sides.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
The inverted cheese slope. That's another one.
Or a plate with studs, like
Oh.
a 2x4 plate with studs
Yeah.
on both sides.
what
I
about
do-
Or
Okay.
a stud, just like a stud with studs on both sides.
Yeah. Or like
cheese
a
slope with a stud on it, like this with a stud on the slope part?
Ooh. Actually, that
Ooh.
would be cool.
that'd be really
that would
cool.
be cool. That'd
Yeah.
be really useful,
Okay.
actually.
A corner
Very out
masonry
there.
brick.
Oh, that would be
Oh.
useful as well.
Okay, very out there idea. A raised base plate. Like it's a base plate, but it's raised up in parts.
They've already
Oh,
done that in the
raised?
past, but
Yeah.
they no
No,
longer
I'm messing
produce
with-
them because
Oh.
Lego is no longer worried about quality, it seems. But that's another rant for
Actually,
another
but
day. I think it's a really cool contest. Unfortunately, here are the terms and conditions of entry. You can only be 18 in order to actually submit your model, which is kind of
But-
sad. I guess
it's
if you're
not-
a kid, you get an adult to help you out.
What?
Yeah. So you have to be older than 18.
You have to be 18 or older. So
Okay.
if you're a kid, here's what you do. You get your mom to submit it for
Mm,
you. 'Cause
yeah.
Technically, she's over 18, or your
Oh.
dad, or your family member, or somebody in your household, or a friend. Hey, maybe you know somebody who's older. That's how you can bypass that. But if you want to know any more terms of entry, you can pause the stream here. Definitely go check out New Elementary. Ethan's a big fan of them. Being a mock builder, they talk a lot about what new parts are in the latest and greatest sets that you can use for your own creations. Ethan, do you want to say anything about this contest? About anything about New Elementary?
I've thought about entering it. Like I would probably. My idea was the corner masonry brick, but
Oh,
I don't know. There's going to be a lot of entries. I don't know.
Well, you just told everybody on StudBuds about it too, so that's
Yeah.
9 to 10 people that.
Way to go. Way to tell everybody your idea.
Someone can do my idea. I don't care.
Hashtag patent pending.
You also cannot use you cannot modify Lego parts or use like outside materials or elements to create your brick. So like it has to be kind of something like this as an example
Mhm.
that you would
Yeah,
make.
Oh.
probably built on studio or in your
Yep.
collection, just a larger
Correct.
one of it.
Correct.
That's cool.
Moving on, the next LEGO convention is Brick Universe in Charleston, West Virginia. If that's something that you want to attend, we are trying to highlight more of LEGO community news just as much as official LEGO news from the company and what new sets are coming out. That way, you guys can become more of a member of the larger LEGO community.
Yeah.
If that's something that
Tell
you're
us what you
interested
think
in.
of that.
What?
I said, just tell us if that's something you're interested in. If you like
Yeah.
us talking about that, let us know. And if you have things that you want us to talk about that's happening in the Lego community, you can tell us on the Discord server or go to our Instagram and shoot us a message there.
Right. And this is taking place from July 16th through the 17th. So this next upcoming weekend, it's a beautiful convention center. It looks great. Brad and I went to a Brick Universe in Rochester. It's a lot of fun. There's some great mock builders, and it's just nice even to go to a smaller convention to maybe make some new friends and meet some people and get inspired to make your own creations.
And you can play that West Virginia song while you take a road trip there.
West Virginia.
Now, mama, let's not get copyrighted strike.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Attention. So we need to talk about this. This is something that I know is probably going to be a longer conversation. That's why I was trying to rush us through the other stuff. But if we need to talk more about it next week, we can just kind of hit the main points, I suppose. But there is somewhat of a protest being organized on Instagram from social media that
TikTok.
I've seen. Yeah, mainly TikTok social media content creators where it started the past day or so. The idea is to protest buying new sets on August 1st in order to kind of hit Lego where it hurts in the wallet. And that is kind of the best way to tell a company that you don't like what they're doing is by not buying their products. Not sure if see, where I come into this is I'm not sure if it would even have a dent, but then again, if you don't try, you'll never know. And if people of enough influence say that this is what you should do, then I mean, it might actually turn into something.
Look at the 501st Battle Pack. I mean, that kind of started off.
Yeah, but like
Or the
something
Cody.
like
Yeah.
something like this though, like I was thinking about it. I was like, I think you need like 1 million people who are pretty big buyers to stop buying stuff. Because if you think about it, it's like, let's just say like, yeah, like I spend, a couple hundred at a Lego store every month. And I mean, that's 800 if all three of us stop spending. But there's also people who are spending way more than that.
Yeah.
In general, like you would have to have at least 1 million, like more than about half the Lego community to stop spending. And I think that would send a message. But again, I hate to say it, but you can't just, as many people as I saw in that comment section being like, yeah, I'm not going to be doing it. I saw as plenty. I was like, I'm going to go to hey, shorter lines August 1st. Thanks for doing this. Like, I'll put my 2 cents in on
Then
this.
you cannot complain about it later. That's all I'm going to say.
But
If you're gonna take advantage of it, then you can't complain.
I think my thing is like, there's a set I've been drooling over too, actually, ever since they were reported to be coming out, the 90th anniversary castle and 3-1 Viking ship. That's all I care about coming out this August. And I want those sets. August 3rd, I'll be in that line getting that castle. And after that, I don't care. But all I'm saying is just like, yeah, prices are rising, but so is my gas. So is everything. But I do get it. It does kind of feel like Lego isn't in touch with their fans as much as they were before. So,
True.
Well, the whole point is that Lego has had insane profit margins in the past 2 years, and they still think that we're kind of in the COVID bubble so that they have the ability to do this. The problem is that the people who have caused this price to go up, from what it seems in a sense, being that they need to produce more sets since they're selling more sets, is probably the way that they're thinking. And so those production costs need to be supplemented by actually putting the price higher. The fact of the matter is that we're not in the COVID bubble anymore. Not everybody is buying as much Lego as they had been during COVID because people were at home. And now it's almost as if Lego fans themselves are the ones who are going to suffer for it because of the people who were casual fans during that time period. At least that was part of the argument that I had heard from someone like OP1 over on
OP
Instagram.
did a great video about it. I do kind of agree with this point. There was, but a lot of those fans have stuck around and started becoming larger fans in the community. But you are right. It has become a problem that all these people, like hey, how much, Zane, how much did you spend in 2020 just on Lego? Like, I know I definitely spent a lot. Now, a decent amount of it was aftermarket too, but I was home all the time. I wasn't going on vacations. I was buying a ton of Lego. Now, I'm still the person who's going to be spending a ton of money on Lego just from those 3 castles itself. That should say that. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's not like it used to be. Like,
But it's not like you can't stop buying Lego. I mean, you can still, there's still Bricklink, Facebook, just basically just directly from Lego.
Yeah, that's what the protest is mainly about.
Yeah.
It's not like Walmart, Target, other retailers that actually lower the prices at a discounted value because they understand that nobody is as insane to spend the money that Lego wants you to spend. Like, the only reason to buy from a Lego store, and the only reason that I've ever bought from a Lego store at this point, it's not even for VIP points. I mean, it is, but usually it's for the gift with purchase. Because VIP points can be supplemented in the same way if you buy from somewhere like Walmart. Because if you're getting like the Mandalorian Gauntlet Fighter, for example, it's already at like $47. you're not even going to be saving that much with double VIP points, and then you have to actually put that money back into buying more Lego. It's not that it discounts the set for you, it's that they want you to keep buying more. So it doesn't really get you anywhere in terms of savings.
Yeah, it's such a tricky situation in my opinion, because like I think it would be great if Lego started listening to their fans again about what they actually wanted. But if you think about it, most companies don't care about their fan base. They care about bringing new people in.
They care about profit, and that's why this boycott is being organized.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think it's like, of course they're going to care about profit. What company does it? I don't know. So it's like, it's really hard to look at this and be like, yeah, we're going to be able to do something about this. Lego fans have been screaming at Lego for ages, and Lego just hits that mute button on social media. They don't care at this point, it feels like.
Yeah.
That's why, and that, like I said, that's why it's as if something needs to change. And the only thing that can change that is if we stop buying sets from them directly. Yes, like buying from another retailer eventually goes to them in the long run, but it's not giving them direct access to your wallet in the same way. They earn more if you buy directly from them.
True.
So, I mean, I think it's worth a try. Look, I won't be going to the Lego store. I'll say right now, I won't be going to the Lego store probably anytime soon, because quite frankly, I don't have the funds to be able to buy Lego anymore as much as I would like to. And I create social media content with Lego. That's literally the only reason that I can justify buying from them at this point, because everything is super overpriced to just put on a shelf. I'm realizing that.
Agreed.
A lot of people are realizing that. I sadly think that a lot of sets are just going to end up being shelf warmers. I think you're going to see the most Lego sets on a shelf in a lifetime.
No, you know why? Christmas is about to hit, and if last year's Christmas was
Brad, you don't understand. We are going through a major recession right now. Like, things are changing drastically. People are not going to have the funds to spend. Yes, a lot of people will, just because they might have a good job, but they might lose their job. Things are changing drastically in the world, so I would not say anything between now and 6 months later. That's all I'm going to say.
We'll have to just watch and see what happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Zane,
all right.
Are you guys going to hit the Lego stores on August 1st, or are you guys?
No, we're not. I'm not. Ethan, I don't know about you, but I'm not.
I need a motor.
Get it the day before. I honestly, I don't know if this is really going to make a big difference, because people don't care. Honestly, like business people, the only reason they'll care if it's like a prolonged thing, if it's more than just one day. Like if you went 30 days without a single sale from the actual Lego store, that would cause an issue, or even half the sales, or it goes down 25% for a month. That would be dramatic to them. Then they would really pay attention. But a day is just a hiccup.
Actually, you know what? I know how to fix this problem, and no one takes advantage of this. I'll tell you right now, if you want Lego to hear you as a former Lego store employee, take that survey they give you, because they ask you your thoughts and stuff, and Lego reads each and every one.
You have to buy from them first.
No, if you have an older receipt from them, which if you have it sent to your email or anything like that, you can take this. If you go and do that, I can tell you right now, Lego reads each and every one of those, and they actually care what the answers to those are. If you read those at the bottom of your receipt, if you start giving them low scores, for the record, if you're doing it from a store and you give them a low score, that's actually going to hurt the store itself and the employees there. I mean, if you say the store was
those are mainly about customer service, are they not?
No, not exactly. Some of them, there's a couple questions. A good decent amount of them are customer service. But there's a comment section at the end, and that's what I'm saying to read. Like, put in there. Hey, I literally can't buy Lego sets anymore because this is too expensive. Like, if Lego is getting so many of those comments, they're gonna notice. Now,
go ahead, Zane.
I know how to fix this. This is what you guys do, okay? So this right here, it's a write-off. So as like me, you start a 3D print business. You start printing some Lego wall mounts, and then to test said wall mounts, you go buy Lego sets that are now a necessity to test said sets, aka tax write-off for the business.
But the whole point of this boycott, and we did not discuss this at all, is that we are adults. Yep. We have adult money. We have jobs. that allow us to afford things like this. Yes, Zane, you're someone who has more responsibilities, being that you're starting a family in a sense, but we luckily are at the point where we don't necessarily have that. Kids, people who are below the age of 15, we'll say, even younger, are really
15,
probably
let's just say 15 before you can get a job technically. Like,
yeah, unless you have a family where your parents are very kind in the sense that they give you gifts regularly, like Lego, if you are asking them, or maybe they have the benefit of being a little more well off, and you can do some chores and you make some money from them in a sense. You're probably not going to be getting as much Lego going forward just because of something like this. The kids are the ones who are affected the most in the sense, not adults.
True.
And it turns out that Lego is only focusing on the adult market as of now, it seems. And although that's where a lot of the price increase has gone, is in adult sets. That's the only
That's a good point. I didn't even think
point I
about
will
that.
add to that.
The mom's walking by being like, you know what, my son did really good, and I want to get him a gift for making an A, like getting an A on this test. Holy crap, $50? That's a lot. Never mind, we'll get on something else. We'll go get them. Like, yes, they really enjoy Lego, but the price increase will deter parents and kids that earn allowance and stuff like that because they can't afford what they want, and so they start to move to other things like mega constructs.
Yeah, that's really good for mega constructs.
Do you guys remember what it was Mega Blocks, or am I the only person? I made a video today. I said Mega Blocks, and someone's like, "Wow, I haven't heard that in forever."
Yeah, I used to always call them Mega Blocks.
Yeah,
They just
same. I don't
changed.
know.
Rebranding.
Yeah. So
I feel the same way with Lisa. Mock building will probably become the new trend. I could easily see that.
what if you can't even buy parts to build?
Well,
mock?
what I'm saying is you'll take the sets that you already have, if you have sets, and then do what Ethan does and tear them all apart and build your own.
Or get really good at looking at those Facebook.
We're in the end game now.
Any final word on this?
That's it for me.
Not
TTFN.
exquisite.
I'll be there August 3rd buying. Hey, don't worry though. I'm using $100 in VIP points to knock it down a lot. So I'm hurting Lego. Okay.
That helps them. That by you using VIP points, it helps them because it's returning the points back to them in a sense.
Yeah, but they won't make $100 profit.
But they've already made how much profit off of you to get to that
Hey,
point.
we're talking about after August 1st, okay?
I don't shop from the Lego store anyways. The only reason that I've done it in the past was to make a video about it, and I'm at the point where I really can't afford a whole lot, and I'm really starting to pick and choose what I buy. So that's where I'm at personally. But moving on, speaking of mock building, Ethan.
We got, with mocks, it's perfect. Now it's time to show off some mocks and
That you can build when the recession hits.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You can too.
Okay, so we haven't done a normal mocky time in quite a bit. We've kind of been doing, we previously we did Brickworld Chicago. There are some really cool mocks at Brickworld Chicago and Brick Rodeo as well. There's
Yes,
a lot of cool stuff. But
Like chicken
now
nuggets.
we're doing just regular old-fashioned mocky time. So if you guys are new and don't know what mocky time is, it's basically we're going to look at mocks and you guys, a part will show off, or there'll be a question and you guys have to answer it, but kind of like the Where's Waldo but with Lego parts. So first we have find shirtless find the Woody head.
Okay.
Woody? What?
Yeah,
What?
this is a thing. Matt knows what it
I
is.
know
It's
what
like there's this thing called LUG, Lego Users Group, called Rebel Lug, and this is their whole thing. So yes,
Just use the Woody?
are y'all ready?
Zane, yes.
Is
I explained
Brad
it to Ethan before.
is Brad ready?
Brad is not ready, but that's okay.
Okay.
Oh, I see him. He's in the
I don't
the
know where
window.
he's at. Oh no! Somebody
Oh,
find
no.
him for. Oh no!
There he
Oh,
is.
There he is. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that, people.
What?
Wow.
What? 1 point for Matt.
Dang it, Matt! You're doing so good.
Okay. Are
I
you
didn't
all
know how
ready?
to explain where he was. He's not. I guess. Yeah.
This is if you guys don't know, there's a thing called iron builders, and this was like the parts, like this mock was inspired by this hexagonal windscreen. So that's basically, it was a challenge of, usually there's two builders, and they basically challenge each other. It's like they alternate builds, and they use this is the key part of this thing.
Oh,
So
okay. Key
this
part,
was
key part.
the whole thing. So these are hexagonal windscreens. So how many hexagonal windscreens are there?
Hexagonal.
That's
7,
7.
8.
No,
8.
it's 6.
8.
I think
Nine.
Zane got it.
I think it's
9.
7.
1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is debatable. I don't know if that's a red one behind Woody. That could be one, and I just don't know. But I counted 8 since that's what you see.
The one in the picture is
It's just a red wall. You never know. It could be just a couple red bricks or a red 2x2 flat plate. You never know. These are
Or-
defined official.
I think the ones in the picture are the ones that are iffy to me, because that looks like they're on a piece of paper.
Well, but you know it's a dress. It's got
This
the
was a
angle.
challenge. This was a challenge. Remember, they're going to be using this part in the weirdest of ways. So that's why.
Paper, Brad. It's not like a photo. They're actually like behind there.
The one on
Yeah.
the left?
Mm-hmm.
It's built
okay.
inside there.
It's forced perspective. You can see outside the window. Like this mock probably looks horrible from the outside perspective, but in this nice
Okay.
view, it's they have that window and then that's way back.
Also, these people need to get an exterminator. They have a mouse. Just saying.
Oh,
Is that your
how many
next
Lego
one?
books are there?
I
That's
knew
what
that
it
was
said.
gonna be it.
do any of y'all know?
No.
4.
5.
Let's see.
4. 5.
Oh, there is 5. Oh crap! The book on the table.
Yeah, there's 5.
Dang it.
Who said that first?
Brad.
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 It was Brad.
Dang
Give
it,
it to
Brad.
me.
But yeah, and
Boom.
there's 5.
I'm disappointed in myself.
But this is by J&J Bricks. I think his name's Joe. He was at Brickworld Chicago. I think he built that lobster too.
Oh, that's an awesome.
Rock
that's an
lobster?
awesome-
But this is a really cool mock. Forced perspective. You can see the little hot air balloon. That's way back. You have the picture frame, which is a little bit closer. But this thing is super cool. I love the amount of detail in this mock.
You're super cool.
But this is the next one. How many of these eggshell pieces are there?
Oh,
I mean, this
goodness sakes.
is a really cool piece. I've seen it used
I have
for
2 of
some.
them.
Oh, you have 2? Ooh, that's cool. I think the butthole tiger has that as well. But
have a
I've also
few.
seen that this is really cool for some tree designs. You can stack them if you have a ton of them. You can stack them, and it really makes a cool palm tree.
yeah.
For the boutique
Design.
hotel.
I think so.
Ooh.
I haven't built
That's
mine,
cool.
but I'm pretty sure that's the design they use.
Oh, is
I
it?
see
That's
that.
cool.
I could see that.
But
Oh, 3.
3. Zane got it. 3. 1.
Dang.
Two.
Cool. That's a good
3.
use.
Mhm.
Mic drop. Ooh.
And Brad's gonna love this one. How many?
How
Frogs.
many frogs? We haven't made that joke in a while.
The next satellite is just gonna be a giant frog. I should have done that.
Oh, you should have.
You know, Ethan, we're gonna be very
One.
close proximity to each other in
2.
about 2 weeks.
2.
I could do some
Matt got
very
it.
awful things to you. I don't care at this point. I could do very awful things to you when that actually happens.
Matt got it. It's 2.
You know what we could do, Brad? We could bring a frog.
What about a tree frog? Those aren't as.
I
yeah,
have
you
so
can see
much
him.
dirt on you, Matt. Don't do that.
You know, we could go somewhere that like they cook frogs in front of you or something.
Ooh, y'all want to go
frog
to
legs.
Louisiana?
Yeah.
Do some frog gigging.
What do you
Frogs
think,
get
Brad?
so long. They're like,
Oh yeah, I'll get you some frogs. Let's go back to Louisiana. I'll get you some frog legs.
Just cook it and don't tell Brad what it is, and then he eats
Yeah.
it, and then we're like, "Oh, you just ate frog."
They're just mini chicken legs.
You know what Matt texted me the other day?
Could be
Pretty
anything.
intoxicated.
I've not been intoxicated for the past month and a half.
That's bad. Sorry.
But this is by Mountain Hobbit. This is a fantastic
Oh.
builder as well.
The Hobbit.
But one thing that's cool about it is this is that Iron Forge. These two builders challenged each other because you can see the hexagonal windscreen, and you can see that's what the little
Spines.
top thing. Yeah.
Spines.
So they each build like 4 mocks using these hexagonal windscreens, and it's really cool. Oh, we're at the next mock now.
How
this is-
many
this is-
minifigures?
How many minifigures?
Oh, good lord. I don't
This
know.
one before.
Have I? I don't think I have.
Yes, you have.
But we have looked at this.
Oh, have we? Okay. Well, there's a certain creator that I wanted to highlight.
Is it 8, Ethan?
It is 8.
No one was
Voila.
getting me. I waited.
Okay,
and gave everybody
okay.
a
It's
chance.
actually, no, it's actually only 4 because I'm pretty sure 4 of those are Clone Army customs, which don't actually count as real Lego. I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm
they're
joking.
actual Lego minifigures, but they're printed. So
Are
half.
they? Okay.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah, they're besides the helmets. It's just a raw
Loophole.
cast.
It's illegal.
It's-
Oh no!
Oh no.
How many trees? If we've done this, how many trees are there?
Oh, good
6.
lord.
I don't know.
6. Man, you're so close.
7. 5.
I don't think that we've done these questions for this.
No, we have not.
I think I showed this mock before the mocky time was a
Yeah.
thing.
Is it 6?
It's 5.
5?
You gotta see. There's tiny trees.
Oh,
Oh,
good
dude,
lord.
shut
Do you count that? I don't think that's a tree.
Wait, is there
necessarily.
7? Is that a tree behind the tank?
Zane's close. We have this. All of these are trees. But there's this little one that's hidden behind that big tree
That's
in the
a
middle.
shrub. That's a shrub. That's not a
That's
tree.
kind of tall. It is a tall tree.
Well, so I got it right then. I guess 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, Zane. It's 7.
I said 7.
I think
Okay,
in
but
order
this is
to
by
make
the one and only H2 Brick. This mock is
H2
super cool.
Brick.
It was at Brick Rodeo, I think, not this year, but the year before that. And the trees are really cool. You like, and what's fun is he built this in Germany, and when it came,
Ooh.
his mock, it was just annihilated. So he had to basically rebuild it.
I know that guy. He's cool.
He's really cool. But
Oh,
with
good Lord.
Monkey Time, we have a sub segment, and this whole sub segment is about this olive green grass stalk. You're probably like, "What's an olive green grass stalk?" I mean, it can't be much. Do any of you guys have olive green grass stalks?
No.
Don't.
No,
No.
they are awesome. They're honestly some of my favorite parts. But ever since Bricks and Pieces kind of fell off, the cheapest way to get these olive green grass stalks was on Bricks and Pieces, but you can't get them anymore. And this is kind of investments. I just thought of that. But this olive green grass stalk is skyrocketing right now. Looking at Bricklink, they are over $1. Like,
Those
look,
are the
you got
only
96
that are available.
Mm-hmm. All in the U.S. Oh, these are only in the U.S. So the cheapest one you can get is 96, and you only have a quantity of 15. $1.50 if you wanted 100 of them. That's a lot. That is a lot. I was able to get 60 of these, a year or two ago, and I love them. But I'm kind of afraid to place them on my mock because I took my Song of the Bard mock, and that has those olive green grass stalks. And I was like, are people gonna take it? Do they know?
Oh, would they?
So-
Do people steal pieces off of
I
things?
don't think so. I've never had that happen or heard anyone say that
You don't
happen.
want to put let's just say you don't want to put a goat on a set. That's,
Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm. You don't want to risk it.
Wow.
But that's something that I've been wanting to show because it's an olive green grass stock. Only in a few sets. Not many. I knew them at one time, but I don't know them now. It was like 2017, I think, when they came out. But this is a really cool part, and fortunately, they're very expensive.
What do you think the reason is, Ethan, that they are so expensive? Because mock builders use them regularly, or what would you?
Probably they're probably uncommon, and they were expensive on Bricklink, but cheaper on Bricks and Pieces. But ever since Bricks and Pieces kind of that whole thing that happened, kind of their rebranding, they took this part off. So sadly, they're very difficult to get, and there just aren't many of them. They weren't in a lot of sets.
Okay, that's very sad.
I'm upset. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm heartbroken.
Let us know in the comments if you have an olive green grass stock.
Do you have an olive green grass stock? This makes me curious. With all these lovely
Why does
questions.
it make you curious?
Because curiosity leads to questions, and questions. It does, but they've got 9 lives. So after they die once, they've got 8 more times to ask a question. Brad.
Okay.
Because questions lead to intelligence, and intelligence leads to trivia and knowledge. Oh my gosh! What time is it? Was that dramatic? Oh, Matt's on.
It's very.
Uh oh! Spaghetti, he's getting his thinking cap. Everybody who's ready for trivia time, feel free to get your knowledge cap, your brain cap. He didn't bring the cap. I'm upset. Just kidding. He did bring the cap.
What if I got Thanos snapped away? You guys would have never known.
I was scared.
Oh man,
I was upset.
I was
so happy.
So everyone who's watching, who's never seen Trivia Time before, this is our segment where I go through and I figure out some questions throughout the week, weekend, day, whatever, how long it takes me, and I ask these other 3 amazing guys these questions, and they each earn points. And at the end, we will choose a winner. You like that? Anyways, y'all can feel free to answer the questions, play along. They will be removing themselves from the chat, so they don't see your answers, and they can play fairly. But feel free to join us and have a great time. Brad, would you do the honors of grabbing some of that amazing tunage?
I got you.
He's got me. So everybody, this is what the trivia time looks like in the beginning. Oh, we got some good tunes coming in.
Actually,
all right.
I'm gonna grab us some new tunes here because we can now do that.
Do we have new tunes? We got
Yeah,
some
it's
new
from
tunes?
YouTube, so it's copyright free.
Okay, good.
Like
good.
it's downloaded from YouTube.
Awesome. I like that. So we're gonna jump right in here. Here are today's categories: Lego set prices, Lego history, and random Lego questions. So I couldn't figure out what else to name this thing there. Yes. So, Brad. Oh, I like this. This is.
Wait for it.
Oh, okay. Brad,
Yes.
since you're on top, and we love you so much, which one would you like?
Let's do Lego history for 200.
For 200, let's do it. What year was the first Bionicle movie released?
Ooh. Okay, let's see here. I am gonna go with 2005.
That is incorrect. Do we want to give everybody a chance?
Yes,
Matt?
give everybody a chance. I might actually know it.
Brad, Matt, would you like to steal the points? For 200 points, what year?
I'm going to guess 2004.
2004. Incorrect.
I'm going to. Oh, that leaves me 2. I have 2 guesses. I thought one would get taken. Because Bionicle came out in 2002. Did it?
Pick one.
Why not give me
I think I want to go with 2000. Do I go with 2003 or do I go with 2002? And I'm going to go with 2003, my birthday year.
Hey, Ethan,
the funny thing too is I've seen all these movies and recently too, but I actually didn't know.
2003.
Man.
Actually, guys, it blows me away that Ethan was born in 2003. 2002.
I'm as old as this movie.
Good.
Oh,
have
that's
you guys ever seen
scary.
this movie?
I have it saved on my saved playlist on my on
Yeah,
YouTube. But I
all
haven't
three
watched
of them
it.
are free on YouTube. You gotta watch. They're a little bit cheesy, but honestly, not too bad.
I've never seen them.
It's a Lego
They're not. If
movie.
you ever want like a little like fun, just watch them. They're not
Okay.
bad.
All right, Matt, you're up.
All right. Random Lego questions for 300.
Okay,
Oh.
real quick. Bionicle actually has 4 movies and technically a Netflix show, which I've never watched. But yes, they
They do.
do have movies, and that's why there's so many big fans. Just like Lego Ninjago. That's a
Yep.
whole nother topic, though.
Yep.
Sorry.
So we're going 300. How many employees does Lego Group have?
Oh, I don't know how many does they have.
So I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I pulled it up, I was like, dang it. I misspelled that. I knew it. I'm dyslexic. Leave it
Employees.
alone.
This is counting like factory workers, managers,
Yes.
workers for each Lego store.
That's totally my
So if each Lego store has around 10 employees now.
fault.
I'm
Oh,
not
good
gonna-
math.
Way more than that. And also, you got to encounter all the Disney store
Right.
employees too. It's
Right.
just like a couple hundred per store.
I'm gonna say. Is that too high? 200,000? No, that's. 300,000.
That's not correct.
I
man.
knew it wouldn't be.
Matt, you missed that. How embarrassing!
I always
That's
get the
why-
numbers question every time you have a numbers question. I get
I
it.
know. That's
And what's
why I put it
perfect
as
is you're
number
going to be in the
300.
middle.
Well, normally you don't rank them in terms of difficulty, so
This time I
Whatever.
tried to do good. We had time. We changed the show to the
I
middle of the
understand.
week. I tried to do good.
You know,
Except for my toes.
Mr. Zane, I'm going to go with 230,000.
That's incorrect.
Oh,
Mr. BrickingUpBrad. The other two.
This music's kind
Yeah,
of beat for me.
it does.
it's a whole different. vibe.
500,000.
That is way incorrect. So, with this being the correct answer, is
Oh,
18,000.
18
Over 18,000. So
What?
close to 18,000. Yep.
Who gets that? I
Nobody.
you.
Nobody.
Actually, nobody.
Nobody. That was way too off. Way
Oh,
too off.
so far off.
If someone guessed like 20,000, even 30,000, I would have given it to him. But 200 versus 18, I'm sorry. I can't. But Ethan, even though you failed miserably with that last
I
round,
know.
I don't know how to think about numbers. That's my whole problem.
They,
I don't
it
know.
just
I don't
gets
know how
more
to
and more difficult.
conceptualize.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
You know what,
This
Mr.
time-
Zane?
Yes.
I
Mr.
am
Ethan.
going to go with Lego history for number 300.
Okay, Lego history for 300. In 1911, old Kirk Christensen left to go to work in what country?
That's obvious.
I mean, if you know the history like I do, you would have had this for because he went to do a very specific thing in this other place.
Oh. Well, there's what country? Well, I
remember watching this video
I have
on
an
your
idea.
account.
Oh,
If you guys
I have
don't
an
know,
idea.
go to my YouTube and watch my little thing. It tells you about it. If
You know,
y'all ever watch
Lego
my content,
is-
you should know.
they're made in Denmark.
Yes,
but-
and that's a country, but he left that country.
There's a Lego land in Germany, and I'm going to go with Germany.
Shoot. What's my guess?
Dude, no way.
Oh!
What's my guess?
That's what I'm guessing.
He went there for 5 years to work on carpentry and hone his carpentry skills.
Oh.
I am so blown away right now that is what
That's
you
what
chose.
I was gonna guess.
Really?
We were all gonna guess that.
I thought that one was gonna stoop everybody.
It was, but Germany made sense. I don't know why. It just
Wow. Brad, take away, man. Take it away.
Lego history 200. Well, yes.
It's this music.
200. 200.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can pick the music next week if you want to.
What year was Ulkirk Christensen born? Oh yeah, guys, I came
Why
to
is
play
it
today.
that at 300? Why
I thought
is it
the other
that
one would be
the one?
harder. I thought the other one would be harder.
It's like 18.
It's the music.
1884.
It's too medieval for me.
Ooh, that's incorrect.
It's not medieval. I just happen to use it when my medieval videos are
Mr. Mellish, would you like to give me a number?
What was Brad's answer? 19.
No, I'm not. No, don't tell him. Don't tell him. He wasn't going
18.
to listen.
Well, he can't
I think
guess
it was
the same
84.
thing.
I think it was in the 80s.
It's
Eight-
not-
The good old 80s.
1884.
1884.
The 80s. You know, where they.
Wrong 80s.
Well, if they call him Old Kirk Christensen,
His name, not old. Oh.
It's the good old days.
Oh.
I'm gonna say
His name's where that saying came from.
1895.
Ooh, that's incorrect.
I'm going.
1952.
I'm going with just straight up 1900.
1900.
I
Ooh, you guys.
pinched in as always.
Oh, you guys have to decide who the closest is. I'll give that to you. The correct answer is 1891.
Wait. So
It's
That might be
between
Matt.
and Don.
yeah,
Ethan.
it's Matt. It's
Is it Matt? Okay. Matt is awarded 200
I
points.
said 1895.
Matt won. So proud of you, Matt. It's so happy.
I actually got a number question right. That's never happened.
You did. Was that was a Brad question, correct?
Yes.
It was.
Brings it back to Mr. Matt Mellish.
Mr. Matt.
Okay, we're gonna go with Lego set prices for 300. Go big or go home.
Okay, how much is the New York postcard?
Oh.
$20? No. I'm sorry.
Are we get-
$14.99.
What? I
US
didn't know
dollars.
this existed till today. What?
Yeah, I saw a little bit on social media.
Even with those.
You? I went on Lego's website and went to page 70 to find this stupid 70, and y'all just rattled that off.
Yeah,
like it's
because it
nobody's
got
business.
postponed. It was one of the sets that for some reason got canceled, and it was with like the Marvel mechs for some
I'm
reason.
so mad. I'm so mad right now because I was like, what? A postcard? No one's gonna know this. Leave it to Stud Buds for all the members. Be like, oh yeah, $14.99. I knew that one.
It's not a postcard. Well, it's the postcard set. It's a set.
It is a set, but still.
Yeah.
Like I said, set prices. Ethan, take it away before I get mad
Mr.
at
Zane, Lego set prices.
Oh, Lego set.
For
prices.
what, Ethan?
200.
100. How much is the Zerg battle set?
Oh. How many pieces?
I don't have that answer, to be fair. But Mr. Ethan,
I'm going to go with the old, man.
Not old.
So there are two options. Either 99.99 or
$99.99.
or the one that I'm going to go with, $29.99.
I hate you all.
I hate
Oh
him
my-
too, because that's.
How do you all know?
He got so angry he turned into a cat.
Not pointing it out. What happened? My phone died. Oh, probably did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's upsetting that's going to Ethan. Ethan's in the lead though, y'all. Ethan usually sucks. Okay, what's the
Ethan,
next
it's
one,
me and you, Ethan. It's me and
though?
you.
Brad, you're up.
Lego set price is 100. I mean,
It's gonna be the hardest one.
$99.99.
Attaboy.
Ding, ding, ding.
I don't know how much the T-Red breakout is, but I know the T-Red breakout.
I tried so hard just now.
Matt doesn't get to talk anymore.
Okay.
I love you. I'm just joking with you. I'm not upset. I'm just
Hey,
joking.
no, Matt Mellish, which one do you want?
I will take
Look, Ethan,
random Lego questions
can't
for
let-
100 because I know
can't
nothing
let
about
that
old
fluctuate.
Kirk Christensen. Bionicle.
he thought this was
I
the
quit.
question.
I quit. Like, I just want to walk away.
Dude, it's a good question. It's just
an easy question.
we're
It's a
friends
100
with Tom.
point
Of course,
question.
we know this.
It's a 100 point question.
It genuinely is, but you know what? We're just gonna. It's bionicle.
Ethan, it's
Whoa,
me and
okay.
you.
It's, hey, Brad, if I miss it, you better get it.
I know. I better. I'm not letting Matt win this.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't have a tiebreaker, so don't even.
Mr. Zane. Zane, do you want to guess for me?
No.
Okay, it's
No.
Lego set prices for 300.
Lego set prices for
What?
300.
You
Sorry
mean
to
Lego
say,
history
that
for
one has
100?
already been chosen.
Okay, Zane, I'll tell you what I want. It's Lego history.
For
For what?
For 100, Zane, Mr. Zane.
this is actually a hard question.
No.
How old is Lego? Well, aren't they? This is a hard Lego. Oh.
But if you think about it,
there's a reason.
Okay, so it's the 90th anniversary, so I'm going to go with 90.
Is it the 90th anniversary? Or
If
is
I
it-
miss it, Brad will get it. It's 90.
I just hate everyone so much. Y'all are so mean.
Let's
It's a
go.
100-point question. You expect it to be hard? It's all on the
Y'all
boxes.
just been so mean this whole time. Why so mean? Also, I'm more upset about the postcard. I want to know how.
It's
Alright,
really,
Ethan.
I've seen it on social media quite a bit recently.
A round of applause for Ethan.
Let's go, Ethan.
Ethan, the artisan, has won trivia time today. We love
Good job,
him.
Ethan. Ethan, a gentleman.
I needed one. I don't remember if I won one or not.
I don't
Look,
think you have.
Speaking of things that Matt hasn't won.
Thunderdome.
Wow.
won
That's
Thunderdome.
all. Yeah, I think he did. I was just trying to find a good segue. All right, guys. I grabbed some music here to get this little bit hype here, to get going here. All right. So if you don't know what Thunderdome is, the music's loading. Dang it. If you don't know what Thunderdome is, guys, it's a contest between the four of us. That's basically all right. Here we go. It's called Tropic Thunder. I don't know. All right, guys. Thunderdome is basically our contest between the four of us. We spin the wheel, and then whatever that choice is the choice we pick. So basically, we spin the wheel. I think it was 3 weeks ago now, and it turned out to be the next UCF set. Now, look, we all looked at it and was like, "That's stupid." And none of us are doing Star Wars, right? Okay.
No.
So none of us were like, all right, no Star Wars, no Marvel. We're gonna go outside themes, kind of more little original ideas. So we all kind of sat down and were like, hey, you know what? So we picked it. And yeah, that's what Thunderdome is. So basically what's going to happen here, we're going to spin another wheel with 1 to 4 on it. We're going to spin another wheel with 1 to 4 on it. And then whichever one that lands on, that's the person who's going to go. And then basically what's going to happen is we're all going to pitch our ideas. And then you guys are going to vote in our Discord server. So go follow our Discord server, and you'll be able to vote on what the winner will be. And you guys choose the winner. We don't actually, and we'll announce the winner hopefully next week. So, yeah, let's get into this.
Okay, on the wheel.
Oh wait, what numbers are we? I guess
In the order
I'm
we're
3.
in, Brad 1, 2, 3, 4. Matt 2, Ethan, you're 3, I'm 4. Okay. It will never, ever, ever land on Matt.
One, my
Spin
lord.
that wheel. What?
Pick number 3.
Number two, my-
Number 3, my lord.
Number one.
It'll land on me if I don't want it to.
You were not kidding.
What?
I didn't want it to, but it did. I hate going first for stuff like this, but it is what it is.
Feel
It
free to
is
take
what it
over,
is. All right, gentlemen.
What it is.
Next UCS set, I have somewhat of a presentation prepared for you all.
Oh, the next UCS set. Thank you for letting us know.
All right. So, one of my favorite LEGO themes is obviously Pirates of the Caribbean. I have the Black Pearl and Queen Anne's Revenge, as well as the Mill behind me, and I love Moita. So, I kind of regret not buying all of these sets when they were out back in the day, because they were really, really good in terms of the play value, the figures, everything.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes.
the Black Pearl would make a great Ultimate Collector Series set fully fleshed out and detailed.
Interior.
Because when you think of Ultimate Collectors, it's about kind of making how do I put this? The most accurate model that you could possibly design using Lego elements and parts. And a pirate ship like this, really any kind of large scale ship, has a lot of detail in terms of the rigging, the masts, just kind of all the little wooden structures that are carved into the model itself. And the Black Pearl is definitely one of those. There were models that have been made before that aren't, these are not Lego, because a lot of people do create model ships on their own time. And I couldn't imagine the amount of work that would go into designing one of these. This is actually from an Etsy store, so you can buy this. This is handcrafted and made, I'm assuming.
Wow.
But I would assume that the Lego set would probably be about this size, or maybe even a little larger in terms of the actual scale, because I would want it to be minifigure scale, for sure.
Yeah.
Truly
Minifigure scale.
Truly minifigure scale. Because this one, the set that I own, it's not even close in a sense. It also doesn't have the same level of detail that I'm speaking to. It doesn't even have the accurate amount of like windows in the back where the captain's quarters is, because if you go back here and you actually look at the ship, there are
also
many
my biggest problem with the Lego set one was there's no lower deck. Like there's just kind of like a drop down. Right.
Yes.
The
Same
Queen Anne's
here.
Revenge is the exact same way, where normally in a pirate ship you have your upper deck and then below that an actual lower deck, whereas as Brad pointed out, this one has the captain's quarters level kind of on the bottom where the staircases end, and then nothing under that, so it has access to the cannons. Normally a ship goes a lot deeper, as you can see with these models here. But obviously with designing a $100 Lego set at the time, you're not going to be able to have that level of detail, which is why it would be awesome to see what they could do for an Ultimate Collector's Series style set. And I mean, I love Pirates of the Caribbean anyways. They also made a Pirates of the Caribbean video game at one point, and I've always wondered why they never made this ship that they designed in the game, because it's a very different ship, as you can see, than this one.
It's more accurate.
As an actual set, and it's a much better design. I'm not saying that this is what it should be, but I'm saying this is something that they could feasibly do, and it's kind of around the same scale, but I would still say that I would like mine to be a little larger, because I don't necessarily think this is completely accurate. There is a lot of detail that they did pack into this digital model, and this is the full thing, the full render of it. I always kind of wish that I could build my own out of Lego using these of reference photos, but
on Rickable, they have one that is huge. Sorry.
They do, but I don't think it would be this exact one from the video game.
No.
There are a lot of different models out there. I didn't really pull very many from those places because I didn't want to kind of create a false conception in terms of what I'm speaking to. This is not Lego as well. This is a 3D render just to kind of show what the ship looks like, because some of the other photos of it are harder to see. It's hard to determine exactly when a ship is black against, a dark landscape, what it actually looks like. But I mean, there's a significant level of detail that should go into it. This is another model that someone has made kind of with a cross-section look. I would really like for this to be able to have panels on the side that pull away, or a deck on the top that you can lift out. Ultimately, both would be really cool. I don't know how easy it would be to necessarily design it with panels on the side like this, but I think that would create another level of not only, I guess, playability, but displayability, like the AT-AT kind of has, is what I'm thinking of in my head, because you can pull out the sides, and on one side you get the full ship, and then on the other you get the cross-section look with the crew maybe readying the cannons or something like that. So minifigure wise, I would want about 9 figures and kind of base it off of the original Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl film, with Jack Sparrow, Barbossa, who of course has his monkey, Elizabeth Swann, Will Turner, Mr. Gibbs, Cotton, who is the guy with the parrot, Marty, who is the midget, and then Rigetti and Pintel, who are kind of the duo between the guy with the wooden eye and his stubby friend. I think it would also be really cool to have the I Love Isla de Moita on kind of a side build area. That way you would have a place to kind of put some of the figures and maybe have an action sequence with the rest of the crew on the ship, since I would want it to have a base for display, much like the models I showed you before, or something like the Titanic has in a sense. Obviously it wouldn't be that big, but it would be probably getting to be pretty close to that size.
So even like, I mean, like it's a smaller set, but like the probe droid where it has like the white base for like the snow.
Right.
Oh,
right. Yeah. So like the side would almost have like the treasure cove area with the actual chest of gold where they would be like sacrificing people in order to lift the curse. If you've seen the film, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Fun fact, I was actually really afraid of Pirates of the Caribbean as a kid because it was my first film at the drive-thru, and after it was supposed to be Finding Nemo, and I was really excited to see Finding Nemo, but Pirates of the Caribbean left a very bad taste in my mouth because I was like 8 years old or younger.
Pirates of the Caribbean growing up.
Right. So it'd be really nice to have kind of a side build, and then the main ship with a display stand, and have a captain's quarters area where, you know, you can have Jack Sparrow at his desk, an upper and lower deck, like Brad was mentioning before, panels that lift off from the top and the side, and then, like I said, a bottom base stand. But I think it would be accurate to have this set at about 5,000 pieces and a value of $549.99. This is kind of me thinking before the Lego price increase, in a sense, like if that wasn't a part of this. But the problem here is that the sales are going to be worth a lot more money. It's going to have some larger parts for the bulk of the ship in the front, so it's going to be probably a lot more because of that. Brad,
what are the sales made out of?
The same type of material that the Lego set was
just
made out
double
of.
checking, because if you said
It would not be brick built.
If you said brick built, I would be like, no. Everyone, please vote him off.
It would not be brick built. It would not. No, and actually, this is a Lego model right here. This is from, I think, My Bricks. And it would be really cool to have that textured. I don't think Lego would be able to necessarily do that, but it would be something that would obviously be awesome to have. But this is kind of my realistic expectation of it would probably just be the same sort of black sales, with probably more sales because this is like not necessarily accurate to the one in the photo.
Yeah.
Any other questions from the group?
Nope.
Ethan, Zane.
It's
Okay.
cool.
Cool. Okay. That is my Thunderdome presentation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you like it, if you want to see it, vote for me. Obviously, this is not like an official Lego Ideas thing. This is just between our group. But if you want to see me win, if you think this is the best idea, vote Matt Mellish.
It's a pretty good one.
It's cool, but we've seen the Black Pearl already before.
Is it something that you would want to buy?
I think it'd be really cool.
I would buy it in a heartbeat.
I would buy another pirate ship, but
Yeah.
Well,
I
you know what?
we can't be excited because we want people to vote for us.
well, at the same time, I haven't heard what everyone else. So
I think that Matt's just disappointed in the ship he has in the Black Pearl. And I think he just needs to, give it to me for my birthday, and then we can
I agree, Zane. You're making solid points here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not giving you what's now like $1,000.
Give it to me. Give it.
Spin.
Spin that wheel.
Three. Pick number 3, my lord.
4. I don't want to go after Matt's presentation. I feel like I should have started.
I don't want. I hope it's like Zane.
It's
I hope
me.
it's no.
Oh, it's Brad.
Okay, then good.
I don't want it to go, but I hope it's good. All right. Compared to the presentation, mine is going to be crap, but I thought I had a pretty solid idea, at least, when I decided to say
So did I.
Thunderdome. So my idea is also kind of based off of the Lego video game, but I'm thinking crazier than what the Lego video game showed. If you guys know, I like kind of medieval stuff and I like fantasy era. Lego did the Lego Lord of the Rings video game, and I was like, what could they pull from that? And I was thinking, what would be the coolest thing? And I expect Bowser kind of gave me the idea. A UCS Balrog.
I knew
Now,
you were
look,
going with that.
Look, for the record, if people are like, well, battle arts are usually ships and stuff. No, not always. We've technically had UCS stuff that was like big creations like that. Like, I know the Bowser isn't UCS, but kind of like that style.
There's the Hulkbuster, right? That's a UCS.
Exactly, and that's what I was thinking of. So I was trying to go between an Ent and a Balrog. I was just like, a Balrog would be sick. So here's some different images. It was really hard to find a good one because, of course, in the movie it's all in shadow and flames. But I am, I would love 2 giant wings that could come out, and if that's cloth or brick built, but I'd like it so that they could kind of fold back in a little bit. Maybe not too crazy, but they could actually fold out, and they have big, strong hooks. The mouth would open and maybe like the Bowser. I don't know. You'd shoot some fire out. Again, for the record, I kind of came up with this idea, and then the Bowser came out. I was like, oh, there's some ideas around there that I could definitely
helps
use.
definitely for sure.
The skin kind of looks more like almost like dragon skin a little bit, so I feel like there's some cool detail like we done there. And then of course you got the orange. Like, this wouldn't just be a black build. There's so many different like colors you can put in there, darker colors, and then having that orange, like translucent orange, to really do it. And then I'm thinking a cool light brick in it too, so it would like in the inside, so you could light it up, and then like there'd be a lot of translucent orange throughout it. Here's the one from the Lego video game, which I think is absolute trash. But
Looks
again, yeah, it doesn't look good. So this was another one, like, and these are smaller. So I'm not this big, but again, I was just trying to show some what other people have done and kind of what Lego has done. I don't think it would be this big. So what I'm thinking is about $200, 2,500 pieces. And I'm thinking about, about like a foot tall. This was kind of the size of Bowser. I like that, but of course the wings are going to make it taller too. So there is going to be a lot of cool. I am thinking it'd be really cool if it came with a Gandalf minifigure. So it'd just be like one minifigure. It kind of be Gandalf, and then maybe the display stand it's on is kind of like a bridge, or at least like a gray kind of platform that it could like stand on. So.
Kind of like the Bespin dual set. Kind
of like huge, but like the main focus of it would be the Balrog. It just kind of has a great platform, and you have Gandalf and like some Croc Rex. But I'm thinking it'd be really cool. He get his flame whip, and then of course his sword. And I think you just do some really cool stuff. He's got the tail. There's so much to him that I think you could really do cool out of Lego. And again, I'm talking like big. Like, this isn't minifigure scale. This is big. So it's kind of my thoughts.
Would the Gandalf be an exclusive figure that only comes in this set?
Yes, because if I remember right, he wouldn't have his hat. 2, I'd probably try to get like arm printing and leg printing on that too.
Would there be a spot where he electronically integrates with the set and create sounds and effects
like a sound brick?
No,
I'm joking with you.
No, it would be a UCS set. I was trying to think like it'd be cool to have a minifigure. I was thinking a couple of orcs, but I think this would technically be better. And of course, again, I know some of the problems people bring right up is that it's it'd be too black or too. But I think the translucent orange and doing different colors like that would just make it beautiful. Yeah, and they could do it with some dark brown in there too. But you could really like light a brick where it lights up. That'd be so cool. So that's
exquisitely cool.
Dig it.
I'm trying to spruce my slide up over here. I'm like, y'all have made yours too.
No changing.
I'm not changing ideas. Just making it a little bit
Let's
more.
See who it is.
Little prettier.
I at this point I don't care. It's the last 2.
The bottom 2 who put the effort into this stuff. Like,
I made mine 30 minutes before the show. I had that. I built it 30 minutes before the show because I had no time this week. Well, it's only Tuesday, isn't it?
Oh, it's one
Oh
more.
wow.
Ah, dang. I'm still curious to see who's gonna be next time.
The line.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be the line, huh?
Hello, Mr. Zane. Show us, Mr. Zane.
Mr.
It's time for you to show your presentation.
See, that isn't this a vibe. This is a vibe.
This is
is
good
a
for
vibe.
Thunderdome.
Okay, Zane's UCS idea. All right. All right, but this I just added this. I have no idea. I'm thinking a UCS Bionicle.
Wow.
8596. If you guys don't know what that is this Bionicle. This is like #1 OG for me, the golden original Bionicle. What was my inspiration, you
He's
asked?
acting like he's a Bionicle fan.
This idea did
Wait,
not
hold
come
on,
to me
hold
today
on. Are
while
you
getting
saying that
trivia
this-
time ready.
Are you saying this is the? You're showing
I'm saying, check this out. I'm saying UCS.
the Bionicle you're showing didn't come out until like 2008. Like,
Hey, I don't care. This is the biggest. This one's
The
bad A
OG.
for me.
Did you just say it's the OG?
Well, for me, like this is like when I
Okay,
think of Bionicle,
okay.
when someone brings it up, I instantly think
Okay.
the golden mask dude. This guy has a little bike thingy, whatever.
I don't even know the name.
I don't know. I don't know his
To
name.
be fair, I don't know the name.
Where's Dom when we need Dom? I
it's-
need someone to tell me. Even
Bionicle.
on the internet, it doesn't even tell me his name. The Takanavi, whatever. I don't know how to say.
I'm
it.
not even trying to help
Dog
you
on
out.
my figure. This is my guy.
Okay,
What-
pitch
why
it.
do you-
Pitch it. Sorry,
My
pitch it.
inspiration for this, okay, based on trivia time stuff I learned today. You know, Bionicle is what saved Lego from bankruptcy. Okay, why not make a large, testament to the saving grace? Like, look at this. Look at this picture. Look at that. What if it was just like that? So I'm thinking 2,000 pieces, and it would be the very first Technic UCS Lego set. Also, a full golden helmet. Like this piece, that's one. That's
Is it 14
one.
karat?
No, it might as
No.
well be.
Oh my gosh.
This piece would be one actual mold. A huge. This set would be like $1,000 just for that mask. But anyways, continue. No, stop it. It would not be like little pieces like this. It wouldn't be like 1, 2, 3, boom, you're done. No, it would be a bunch of these little Technic pieces to make up like a 3-foot tall Technic statue, essentially, of this guy.
Hey
Like,
Zane,
look at this. No, stop.
can I interrupt?
Stop. No.
You know why I'm making that face, Zane?
Where's
Because
his
that would
hand?
look so ugly. No.
What
Look,
would
the
it?
mask. The
It would be
mask.
beautiful.
Dude, one big piece like that would be so ugly.
No, it would be beautiful. Look how beautiful that is right there.
You're making
Hey, Zane,
that one
It,
mold.
it sounds like
Yeah.
you just want the same exact thing, like 3D print large pieces, and that's basically what you're pitching.
No, we're not 3D printing nothing. This is a bunch of little pieces. A
right,
little piece.
And one big mask. A bunch of little
And-
pieces.
wait,
and one big
you
mask.
don't like the big mask thing? I figured instead of being a brick built mask,
I'm trying to remember his name, but look up Tuma. Look up Tuma. He's a Bionicle. I think he was one of the more expensive ones, but he was made up of a lot of smaller pieces. He looked really cool and was built really solidly well. And I don't disagree that a cool Bionicle that would be huge would be cool, but how you're pitching it is just awful.
I didn't have I thought I had this in the bag, and then y'all got all super detailed and fancy, and I was like, ah, crap.
Also,
Alright,
you
well.
picked one of the worst Bionicles.
I like this. When I,
You
when I
picked
think of
something that
Bionicle,
you're not knowledgeable about. That's
I thought
the
it was
problem.
really cool. Hey, you know
I
what?
agree.
With these things, it's not about the knowledge you have. It's about being able to come up with a unique idea for everybody. See, this isn't about me. This is about the consumer. Okay, that's what it is. It's not about my preference. It's about Dom getting a 3-foot Technic Bionicle statue for only $250. Like, you know how amazing that would be?
How about
That would be-
$269.99?
Oh, you know what? So I feel like after pitching this to you guys, I need to inflate the price a little bit just to make the build and the process a little bit easier for us back at the place. This is his number, by the way. This is his number. Whatever his name is.
1 second. What's up? 8, 5.
You don't even know it.
8, 6,
I don't know how to
7, 5,
pronounce his name.
3,
It's hard.
You could have written it.
If you watch the
Takanubia.
Bionic, wait, 8586.
Yes.
That's the wrong number, even.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I
It's
just
not- it's
googled
not.
it.
Look right here.
8596, I think.
Wait, 96?
8596.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay,
That's
you
his
got-
name. Where
Well, do you know
there.
why? So those golden pieces.
Look at that. $300 just for this thing. Imagine that price for a
What?
full size.
You're
You know what? We could even add the little thingy
It's on
in there.
eBay.
yeah, no, that is an actual site.
See?
I see it for $60 on eBay.
Brand new. Sealed in box, man.
What is it on Bricklink, Zane?
Stop. We're not doing this. This is a very valid. Look at that thing. Look how beautiful.
So
He's missing a hand and everything.
Special parts from, yeah. Like, I'm not going into this.
I hate you all.
Sorry, Zane.
I hate
you
all
right
of you.
I hate you right now.
That was such a beautiful presentation, and y'all just dogged on it. Ethan,
It would have been better if I was first and then you were right after me. Then we all would have loved it.
Zane,
I wish that was the case, Ethan.
Zane, I love you. I think this was a great idea,
I hate you.
but you don't know a thing about Bionicle. And
I
that's what
don't.
we
It's
heard.
not about me. It's about the consumer. Use your imagination, Brad. That's what it's all about. Just
How
use
can you
your
know
imagination.
How can you know what a fan of Bionicle wants if you're not a fan of Bionicle?
Exactly.
Part of the original series, okay? Original series, original trilogy. Use your imagination. It's beautiful.
not
Part of a-
original.
No, he's not.
Is anybody
He's
not?
part of
Wait. Pause. Are y'all not getting my reference from what I'm saying right now?
No.
No.
Okay. Any interviews that come to mind whenever you talk about it's the original trilogy and use your imagination?
Oh.
What?
The interview. You know, I don't know. The Republic.
Pilot.
Yes. Okay. Let's see what this lands on since we got a bunch of special needs people.
Zane.
Zane, don't
So
get
mean.
Zane's comments and concerns do not reflect those of the Stud Buds group.
He's lying. It reflects all of us.
I don't.
We're a team.
We're stinking.
Yes, it's me. I'm up.
Ethan.
Okay, guys, you ready?
Wait, are we ready?
Tapped in. I'm tapped in. I'm ready to go.
This is gonna tell me if we're ready or not. I don't know why it landed on this thing, but it was on a yes or no. Okay, everybody, what do you think? Are we gonna be ready? Yes or no?
Oh
No.
no, we're not ready.
No.
No, I
Okay,
don't
hey,
care.
hey, everyone,
We can move-
get your
we can move
seatbelts.
on. Mike's not coming out.
I need the actual like roller.
Okay,
coaster
my
kind of,
seatbelt's
like,
in.
tapped in thing.
Okay, are y'all ready for
Yeah.
the most savagest UCS set? And I accidentally
man.
mistyped this. It's actually ECS, Exquisitous Collector Series set. So we're starting a whole new thing.
I hate this already.
I love this. Ethan, thank you so much. You're making mine look so much better already.
Okay, so you guys know that singing chicken nugget that I've made?
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna make
I
a
do know that
UCS
chicken
singing chicken nugget.
No.
No, I'm
Do I get
just,
part profits? I call part profits for that.
I'm
Wait,
just
wait, wait.
joking.
Pause, really quick, pause. What if this actually is the best idea out of all of ours?
Okay, Ethan, give us the idea. I want to know. at
It's the
this
singing
point.
chicken nugget. It's Treasure Planet. I couldn't come up with an idea.
Oh.
So
Boo. Boo.
do y'all
What?
not
I
like?
love
Have y'all seen this movie?
No.
Yeah, I love it.
You
What?
you haven't seen this movie?
Treasure Planet was one of the one of the worst
No,
Disney films
no.
that ever were made.
It was not. It's
No,
beautiful.
it rated bad. I don't care
Yes,
about what other
that's
people
I'm
think.
saying.
I absolutely love this. This is one of my
Yeah.
favorite. It didn't perform well because it was a lot of other ideas, but this
I don't know why.
is
though.
easily a top 5 Disney movie for me.
Easily, right?
Yeah, this might be too. It's for me Tangled and then this.
That was not
Okay. Tangled. Tangled's awesome.
Hey, you
Tangled's
know,
a great movie. I do enjoy
Pascal
that
is
one.
the lizard in it. Pascal. I
Yeah.
love that lizard.
You see as Pascal.
All right,
that-
can we move on because we need to wrap up this show?
Oh, okay. So we're building the RLS Legacy. This ship is awesome. Now, this isn't like Matt's boring ship. It just floats on water. This thing actually flies. This is
The Lego set flies.
no, it's gonna come with a stand and it's gonna literally fly. So this thing looks super cool. These are the minifigures that it's gonna come with. Of course, all the main. Even though if we got the mom, she never really got on the ship, and I don't think the robot Ben did either. He might have in the end, but I want these minifigures in there as well because I want all the characters. Of course.
Where did you get the
who did we get?
pictures? Like a
I-
2002 computer game?
Yes, I did. But of
He
course
drew it
we got.
himself. Paint.
But we got the probably 8 or 9. We can add some other people's from the crew. But look at this. I know I put 2,000 pieces. It's probably going to be a little bit more than that. But this thing looks really cool. I absolutely love the how it's floating. You got like the blue exhaust. The reason why I wanted to build like this to become a UCS set because this is kind of entering that steampunk era where we haven't gotten a lot of steampunk. Lego needs to build some steampunk sets, whether it's flying ships, basically that other side of the fantasy era. So that's why I'm pitching this project. It's the RLS. Is that what it's called? RLS Legacy. So this thing looks super cool. And building it out of Lego, I mean, look at this. We got little flying things that are in space as well. And of course, I mean, look at that. The sails. I mean, that would be a unique shaped sail. That would be really cool. Because you don't want boring square sails. You want half circle sails. So
Ethan, everything you're saying makes me hate this even more.
oh man. At least I didn't do like a bar log or whatever. But this is Minecraft. I love Minecraft, so I was like, I've been wanting to build. This is Minecraft.
You want a UCS Minecraft set?
Yeah.
Wait, did you make
this
that
is
in
just.
Minecraft?
No.
I didn't make this. I just googled it. I wanted to.
UCS Minecraft treasure planet.
That would be a mouthful. Holy crap.
But this is just basically how Matt showed the models. I'm showing my idea through Minecraft. So you can see how he built it. And there's a tattoo. A guy got a tattoo of it, and it's a cool looking tattoo. Look at that. It's beautiful. And you can also
You can buy this.
That's Treasure Planet up there. Wow, he even got Treasure Planet.
and of course you're gonna have his little speeder thing, like his little glider.
Surfboard, dude.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So, the end. You're welcome. But this thing would be awesome.
Just for that presentation, I'm turning off the epic music because this is no longer after.
Oh man,
Ethan, how much would it cost?
I would be about 250.
You think you could get away with making that 250?
Hey, it'd be right up there with the Bionicle. I mean, that's
Yeah, I was thinking, that 3-in-1 pirate ship. That's $100. I think we can get away with double the amount, or more.
Okay.
Dude, Barracuda Bay was
So
200.
that's my idea. I think it's cool.
I'm not saying anything.
I want more steampunk ships.
Okay.
I might be missing some details, but I think everything needs to, the imagination. So this would be an epic.
Go back one. Go
Like I
back
said.
a slide. Go back another one. I love the 2000.
Of course, we're gonna have morph. I thought about having a whole UCS morph, but you know what? I'll just have them as a little thing.
you have to have a morph. You have. to have
We're definitely having a morph. So.
I like
All
Morph.
right.
He's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Vote for your favorite. You pick who wins. We don't. Hey,
Yeah.
you might really like the Treasure Planet idea.
Yeah, it's
You
cool.
really like the Bionicle idea. You might really like the Balrog. You might really like the Black Pearl. Whatever it
Look,
is
Matt.
that you would buy, that's what I would vote for.
Yes. I would say there's a clear winner out of this group, and then there's a clear second follow
The
up.
Bionicle is definitely the winner.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna take the win now. People
All
in
right,
the Discord are already
If
commenting
you
about
guys
this.
want to vote on who the winner should be, then go to our Discord. It's linked down below. Or if you're already part of our Discord, we're gonna be asking you guys questions and more stuff like this. We're also gonna do another Thunderdome at some point, and that is always changing out what it's gonna be. We have so many great segments that we want to offer to you guys, but we've kind of limited them down per show. So come back next week and we'll do something completely different segment wise. So until then, again, go to our merch store. Matt's wearing that amazing shirt right now. You can get mugs and all this other stuff. Again, link down
Get
below.
mugged, man.
I'll show up at your door. No, Zane. Zane will show up at your door. Just
Look, and then on top of that, look, we've been hyping this up a little bit, but I think we need to officially stuff set. All four of us are here, guys. Brick Fair, Virginia, August 3rd is the start of that. We'll be there August 4th.
That's not the date. Is it the date?
August
4th through
3rd.
the 8th. People do get there on that a day before,
Yeah.
but I think it's the 4th through the 8th.
Yes.
Yeah,
So if you guys want to see us at Brick Fair, Virginia, look, now we're not going to be able to hang out with you guys the whole time. We're not going to be able to like. There's tons of stuff that's going to be happening, and of course we want to see some of our friends there. So and our favorite content creators. So it's going to be craziness. But look, we will be set up. I know a few of us are bringing mocks. So if you want to come say hi, we'd love to say hi for you to you. And I might even be having a game of tic-tac-toe that if you win, you might get a sticker. So
That's cool.
So yeah, look, we're gonna have memes. We're gonna have we're gonna do something together as the 4 Stud Buds members there. But yeah, again, Brick Fair, Virginia. Hope to see a couple of you get there. And hey, if you see us, come up to us and say you guys are fans of the show and tell us what you guys like. So because we want to hear from you guys. Don't be nervous. Don't worry. Only Zane bites, and I'll make sure to have like a dog thing. You know,
The muzzle.
Muzzle.
we'll make sure we have a muzzle for Zane. Yes, Zane.
I have a meme that I want to share really quick that I just realized was in the Discord. It's from today. It's from Brick Ox. It's
Brick
Yes,
Ox.
Brick Ox coming in.
Brick
Oxes.
Oxes 235. Okay, here it is.
Does anyone in the stud buds know all the answers to trivia time? I am just kidding.
I'm so done. I'm just floating away. I'm just out of here. See you bye. Over this bull honky.
And if you want to submit more memes to the Discord server, I'm sure we will be reviewing them next week because we did we did questions last week, and this week we had Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
That interacts, that gets you guys to interact in that way. So next week will be memes. So submit your memes, and if you make them about us, you get bonus points.
Sure. But
Yeah.
we just like Lego memes in general. So, yes, let's get the show up, guys. We'll see you all next week. Again, Tuesday, 8 p.m. is the new time of it, and we can't wait to see you there. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.